Marco, why should I be interested in anything that you have to say? The truth. You wouldn't know the truth if it came up and bit you right in... No, I will be seeing you, pal. You could... Ciao, baby, to you too, Marco.
And what did he want?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Paul. I know he's always after something.
He says he has some information for me, something about me that I would be interested in. And he's going to tell me this out of the goodness of his heart, right?
Right, and pigs can fly. But, Paul, you actually look worried. Huh? What could be so bad now? After everything that we've been through.
How about jail, Jenny?
Wait, this is Tracy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that creature works for her, and she's out to get you any way she can.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she's trying to say that you stole the missing inventory from ELQ, but you didn't do it, so she can't hurt you, right?
Jenny, use your head, all right? You should know better than anybody. You saw how she turned that entire Kensington deal around to make you look bad, right?
I know.
Quartermains, they just don't play by anybody else's rules. I mean, that's how they got where they are, and that's why they'll stay that way.
Paul, you can't be so cynical. Remember, you're innocent.
Yes. Only if a judge says so, and they can be bought. And I'm sure Tracy's got a couple of those in her pocket.
But, Paul, you didn't take it, so how can she pin it on you? Paul?
What?
I mean, you didn't take it, did you?
No, I
You
didn't
could
take
tell
it.
me.
Jenny!
Okay.
Listen, okay, I've done some things in my life I'm not particularly proud of, but I am not a thief, all right? I did not take the ELQ inventory. However, it doesn't mean that I don't have it.
Oh, he's worried, all right. You see, now he knows that you know about the warehouse, and he knows that you have the capability of putting all that stuff in there.
And he knows I'm going to do it.
Right. But what he doesn't know
is that I've done it.
So when he shows up at the warehouse, and he will, then my plan will have come to fruition.
Well, please don't break your arm patting yourself on the back, Marco.
All right, honey, whatever you say.
I don't take to being treated lightly. Paul played me for a fool. He wants to divorce me and marry Jenny? Fine. He can spend his honeymoon in jail.
Bill? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you had company. Well, Bill, aren't you going to introduce us?
General Hospital, brought to you by...
Holly. That's right. And, you're Victoria. How was your flight?
I left a message for you at the hotel.
I know, but... Well, you and Bill probably would like to be alone, so I'll leave you to it. Bill, do you think you could help me?
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Thank you. So I guess your trip was a success.
I have a terrible feeling that this is not what you think it is.
And what could that be? I mean, what possibly could I be thinking when the man that I love comes back from Paris with his long-lost old flame and she's living in his house? But I don't want to jump to conclusions. So why don't you go ahead and fill me in?
She's here for medical tests. I brought her to see doctors to see if there's any way that her sight can be restored. I have to do what I can, Holly.
She came all this way for medical tests. I mean, there are no doctors in France.
Look, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that I feel responsible.
And if you can help her get her sight back, then you won't feel guilty. And that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's as simple as that.
Wow. Then you should do what you have to do. When have I been able to stop you?
Holly!
Excuse me, could you leave that a moment?
But I thought you wanted me.
No, I just asked you to leave it. I'm sorry, set it here and I'll tell you when I'm ready for you to take it.
Okay, lady, whatever you say. I'll be in the lobby.
Thank you.
Oh, honey. I really miss you.
Julia. Did you miss me?
As a matter of fact, I did. Indeed, I did. But that doesn't seem to matter, does it?
Well, I guess you're still mad at me because I didn't make it back to your place after Dominique's funeral.
I don't ask you for much, Ned. But you promised me. I can't believe what a bore you could be.
I apologized. What more do you want from me?
Nothing, I guess.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I know that this is a hard time for you. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Why should I do that? So I can sit upstairs all by myself? I know you're not going to take the day off to be with me. At least around here, I have something I can do to keep myself busy.
Right. You know, I heard about something that just might help you. I heard that there's a small cosmetic company that is filing for bankruptcy. And I think that its product line can be easily incorporated into deception. I really do.
Since when are you interested in cosmetics?
I'm not. You are. Well, listen, I have to get back to work. Are you going to be all right?
Sure, Peachy.
Good. See you later.
He's interested in me. Hi, Scott.
She sure was pretty.
Yeah, she certainly was.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get over this pain. I just miss her so much.
It's just too soon. You're gonna be okay. It's just too soon.
Well, you must be, you know, upset too, I guess, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know, what was hard was having them take these pictures down, but I think it was even harder if I left them up. You know, it's like I could feel her looking at me. She always had this way of looking right through me, even in places I didn't want to see. I miss her, Scott.
Well, you know what you gotta do? What I do is I think of, some situation that we were in and we were having fun and she was laughing and, like, okay, for example, Remember when we started Deception?
Listen, try to breathe a little bit. That'll help. Relax. Feel like you're in a shower. Oh, right. I feel it. But I did practice it, and I looked really good in my own mirror. Let's get
Okay, look over here. Oh, look over here. That's it. Hold it right there. That's good. That's good. Hold it right there. That's good. Keep it there. Don't move it. Don't move it. Don't move it. Look there. Hold it right there. What else do you want to do? You want to keep the hands
Compared to what?
Good. Keep it right there. Stay right there. Keep both hands down on the dog. On the dog. On the dog. I'll get the phone for you. Yeah, thanks.
And, you know, we wanted her to be the model, and Lucy was insisting that she should be the model.
Everybody knew she should be the model except Lucy.
Well, you know, that's because Lucy was, she was crazy. Crazy. But she was right. She was always right about everything.
Yeah, there was nobody else like her.
Of course, she did have a temper. Oh, boy, did she have a temper.
That's right. That's right. You guys hated each other when you first met.
Well, you sent us on that stupid promotion tour to Waxahachie, and we went to the bar, and she got us in some fight, and then we ended up in jail, and then there was this little Nazi deputy that gave me a haircut. He put a bowl on my head, and then he clipped around it. It wasn't bad, you know, but, boy, she got a kick out of that. She just loved it.
Well, she was right. It was very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. She was right.
Look. We've still got her, Scotty. She's always going to be with us, no matter what happens, as long as she's in our hearts.
Yeah. I just don't know how long I'm just gonna go on feeling lousy forever. I know it.
No, you're not. It gets easier. It does. I know the memories don't help right now, but eventually they don't hurt so much, and then they help.
I hope so.
You know, Dominique got kind of philosophical in the last few months she had, and I don't know what she said to you exactly, but I think that the best thing that I can do to honor her is to really take to heart the advice that she tried to give me and learn from that. I know that's what I'm going to do, and maybe that would help you, too.
Yep. I'll see you at the memorial service?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
You'll be okay.
What do you mean you didn't take the inventory from ELQ, but you still might have it? That doesn't make any sense.
I bought a warehouse, okay? It was some months ago, all right? I was planning on turning it into loft housing. Kind of help out the neighborhood a little bit, you know, drive up the property values. I never did, okay? It didn't happen, and I'm pretty sure that Tracy's going to try to put the missing inventory in that warehouse, if she hasn't already.
And if she has, you can't prove that you didn't do it yourself.
Exactly. I mean, it is my warehouse, right?
So either you look like a thief...
Or a fool. Tracy has really got herself in what you would call probably a win-win situation.
You know, I'm not getting a real good feeling about this. Is this what Marco was telling you about on the phone?
Yeah.
But, Paul, you can't believe anything he said.
Jennifer, what are you talking about? How can I... Look, the inventory in question, I purchased it myself, okay? I know it's missing for a fact, all right? That I can believe. If I can believe that, I can believe that Marco knows about the warehouse, and if he knows about it, then Tracy knows about it. The question is, what has she done? And how quickly has she done it?
I have outdone myself this time. I really have. My plan is going
Okay,
brilliantly.
fine. It's your plan, then. Whatever you think. If that's what's important to you, then fine. You can. I just don't understand how it's your plan when I thought of the whole thing, for crying out loud. That's all.
Technicality, Marco. I pay you. The plan is mine. Get it?
Oh, of course that's how it works. Why didn't I get that?
Why do I have to spell everything out to you, Marco. Do you remember the gambling debts? Do you remember the men in shiny suits that were after you that are now no longer after you, thanks to me?
Fine. You can have this. This can be your plan. Just let me make one little tiny addition to it, okay?
If you do it quietly.
When Paul shows up at the warehouse, and we know he will, I have a man there waiting. When he is seen, my man will call us. On this.
That's a good idea. I'm not sure about the placement, but it's a good idea.
Oh, come on now. Of course it's a good idea. What do you think? I don't read romances. I don't watch television. I don't go to movies. Of course. Give me some credit.
So, no word from the detective yet?
No, nothing.
How hard can this be to trace somebody down who's cashed a check for $1 million?
Well, you wouldn't think it'd be too hard, Jason, but then again, our father probably paid that guy off, too.
Come on, Dad is crazy, but he's not stupid.
What do you mean?
I mean that if Dad mingles in your life again, Mom's gonna kill him, and he knows it.
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would. So, what are you gonna do when he does find her? I mean, if she's still alive, he's gonna find her.
She's alive. Nikki's anything. She's a survivor.
Like you.
You think?
Well, I saw you come back from rehab twice as tough as you left.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thanks.
So what are you gonna do when you find her?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? I mean, you're going through all this trouble, and you don't know what you're gonna do when you find her. Look, AJ, you gotta have some kind of plan.
Jason, how can I come up with a plan when I don't even know what she's gonna say to me?
What do you want to say? Do you want to invite her to dinner? What, do you want to yell at her? Are you mad? Do you want to beg her to come back?
I don't know. Jason, I don't know, okay? Get off my back about it. Please.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get on your back, okay? I just think you ought to be prepared. Look, you're carrying a lot of hurt and anger around with you, okay? And you just need to sort out what belongs to Dad and what belongs to Nikki. Who are you mad at, anyway?
Both of them, I guess. Dad for giving her the money, and Nikki for taking it. Yeah, but Dad mostly, because, I mean, I know there's more to this than what he said. I mean, he didn't just put the money in her pocket, Jason. He convinced her that leaving me and staying out of my life was the right thing to do. She's probably had her believing it was the best thing for both of us.
Or maybe she realized she'd be better off.
Nikki is no match for Dad, Jason. He convinced her. I know him. I know how he works. I know all the quartermen's work.
Yeah, well, just remember, okay? They did not do a brain transplant at the rehab. You're still a quartermain.
Yep. And now I'm gonna start acting like one.
Look, AJ, look, I gotta tell you, okay? I am worried about you on this. I don't know, you need her too much. You need this whole thing too much. I don't want you to get hurt.
Jason, don't worry about me. I'm gonna find her, I'm gonna find out what she's doing, and then I'll decide my next move. Me, not Dad.
Well, are you gonna tell Dad when you found her?
Bill, I heard Holly leave. I couldn't help. Do you think I should go stay in a hotel?
No. No, I don't. Aren't you comfortable here?
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't want to complicate your life.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Look, we have an appointment with a doctor, a very good doctor, a doctor I trust, and he's going to tell us whether it's possible to get your sight back or not, and that's the only thing that you should be thinking about right now.
What time is it?
3:30. We should go.
Wait, you know what? Maybe I should change. I think maybe this just doesn't look right to go, and...
Victoria, I know you're frightened. I know you're frightened. It's been a long time. But whatever they tell us today, we'll deal with.
I feel so silly. I know that I should be racing out the door. I should have been at the hospital waiting for hours for that 4 o'clock appointment, and all I'm doing is just making excuses not to go out that front door.
You've come a long way to a strange place to change your life in a big way. I think fear is appropriate.
I'm so glad you're here with me.
So am I.
Give me your hand. I'm ready.
God, I can't believe Tracy is doing this to you. Wait a minute, what am I saying? Of course I can believe it. What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do, Jenny. Scott?
Scotty.
Oh, hi, am I interrupting you?
No.
No.
Did you come down here to work?
No, I was just getting mail, messages, and stuff like that. Just getting out for a while.
Look, if there's anything...
Yeah, if there's anything we can do to help you out, in the office or whatever, Jenny and I, would be glad to help you.
Well, I might take you up on that. I was just, getting out of the house.
You want to go to Kelly's? Get a bite to eat?
I don't know if I want to get that far out of the house. I'll see you guys at the memorial service.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Thanks.
Oh, I can't imagine what he must be going through. Well, I couldn't take it if something were to happen to you.
Well, something is going to happen to me, all right, Jennifer? Look, I got to get down to that warehouse. I got to check things out, okay? If she has not put that inventory there already, then, well, maybe I can do something to make sure she doesn't. If she
Okay, well, I'm
has,
going with you.
That's not a good idea, Jen.
Well, I really don't think it's a good idea for you to go down there in the first place, so I'm going to go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Mother. What's so funny? Did I miss something juicy?
No, darling, just business. ELQ business.
Oh, that.
We found the stolen inventory.
Really? Well, you have been busy. Where did it turn up? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's coming to me. It's coming to me in a vision. A tall, fair, not too bright. Someone you're married to. Or we're married to. Where are you and all that anyway?
Do you want to know where we found the stolen inventory or not?
I'm not on the edge of my seat.
In a warehouse registered to Paul Hornsby.
No. Not Paul. Not the guy who gave it all away for the woman he loves? Well, that sly fox. I guess he almost had us fooled with that superhero act, didn't he?
Speak for yourself.
So, how did you uncover all this?
ELQ security, they're very good when motivated.
I bet they are.
Well, darling, the best is yet to come. We're going to catch him red-handed in the warehouse with the inventory. Would you like to come and watch?
You know where to find me.
Please, Bill, no more jokes. I think I'd rather suffer in silence here.
I never could tell a joke. I don't even think I have a sense of humor.
Well, I think the world of comedy can rest easy for another night, but I do appreciate the distraction. Thank you very much.
Nothing much has struck me funny for a long time, that's for sure.
So, what time is it now?
Time?
Well, I mean, do you think he's here? Maybe he was called away for some emergency or
No,
something
they
like-
would have told us. I just heard him paged.
Bill,
Hmm?
what if they can't fix it?
Then we'll find someone who can.
Maybe it's irreversible. Maybe I'll never get my sight back.
Maybe. But we're a long way from that diagnosis. And, whatever happens, we'll face it.
Hello, Bill.
Oh, hi, Doctor.
Hi.
Victoria Parker, Dr. Tony Jones.
Don't get up. It's going to be a few minutes before I'm ready for you. I have already seen your charts. So the first step is we'll do a simple eye examination, and we'll see if there's something we can do to reverse your blindness, okay?
Where did you get her charts?
From me.
Richard, how did you get a hold of my medical records?
I got them from the French hospital where I originally took you to.
Excuse me. What luck? Or was it parapsychology? ESP? Crystal balls?
You did need them, right?
Yes, and thank you. It was very thoughtful.
Thoughtful, it was criminal. How long you had these records, Richard? About 12 years?
Oh, Bill, Richard, thank you again. Really,
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. One more reason to be in your debt. Believe me, I'm keeping score.
We're all set up. You're ready to go with us, okay?
I'm ready. Bill, will you be right here?
Right here.
Right there.
Thank you.
What are you after here?
I am trying to restore her sight just the same as you.
It's a little late, isn't it, Richard, for this change of heart? Isn't it? A little late?
If it is all the same to you, I am going to do everything in my power to help Victoria until she tells me to do otherwise.
And so, with regrets that our schedule does not permit us to attend, etc., etc., etc.
Okay. Got it. Is there anything else you need?
Not at the moment I can think of, dear.
Okay, then I'm going to take care of this fee right away.
Good. You're working very well, Brenda.
Oh, do you really think so?
Mm-hmm. I like you. You have spirit. Mm. Keep up the good work, dear.
Thank you, Mrs. Quartermain. I will. Hi, Jason.
Hey.
Hey. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing? Come on, you have that same worried, preoccupied look that AJ's been walking around with. What's up with you guys?
He just has a lot on his mind, that's all.
Like what?
I don't think he'd want me to broadcast it to everyone, Brenda.
Jason, it's not like I'm a stranger. Maybe I can help.
How?
Well, you're not going to know until you tell me what's going on. Come on.
All right, AJ's waiting for some news from the detective he hired to find Nikki.
Nikki. Hey, whatever happened to that girl anyways? I mean, I heard about the whole thing where she dumped AJ on their wedding day and then skipped town. But I mean, what really happened? Did you guys pay her off because she wasn't good enough to be a Quartermain?
Saved by the bell.
Well, I'll get it. Quartermain residence, Brenda speaking. Yes, she is. Hold on. For you, Tracy. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I ask who's calling? Hi, Marco. It's Marco Dane. For you.
What?
Showtime, honey. He's on his way.
I'll meet you there.
Okay, so where do we start?
Just start checking labels. See those?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to see anything. Well, even with the flashlight, I can't.
Jenny. Come here. I'm in big trouble. All the same, it's ELQ property, all right. I purchased these myself when I was still running the company.
Well, what are they?
Computer components. I was just waiting for the market to develop.
You didn't storm here, did you?
No. They were in an ELQ warehouse. Tracy had these put here to frame me, Jennifer, and she will succeed if I don't get this stuff out of here.
Well, look, we can't do it now, so let's just get out of here, okay? Besides, I don't want to be late for Dom's memorial, and this place is giving me the creeps.
You go. Okay, I'll catch up with you, all right? I just gotta check some numbers, okay? I have to know exactly what's here so I can put it back where it belongs, all right? You go.
Okay. Will you be careful?
Yeah. I'll be there.
Careful.
Yeah.
Well, he's cooked, parboiled, dry roasted, well done, nuked, microwaved, burnt to a crispy crunch.
What are you talking about?
Paul Hornsby. He just made one big mistake, and my mother, of all people, caught him red-handed. And he is on his way to the pokey.
For what?
How does grand larceny grab you?
Paul Hornsby?
None other than the Renaissance man himself. I wonder how Jenny's gonna like him in his blue prison garb.
Jenny, huh? You're really getting off on this, aren't you?
Wouldn't you? If it were Bill Eckert?
I'm entirely different than the way I was with William Eckert. And maybe not necessarily for the better, but I do still think there are other things in life worth living for.
Well, aren't we getting sanctimonious? Well, Paul is getting exactly what he deserves. Mr. High and Mighty, Mr. Purity personified, is seen as he truly is, a cheap grifter. It's poetic justice, if you ask me.
Dad, if I might have your attention briefly, I would really like it if you could join me at Dominique's memorial service.
No problem. I'll get it. Yes, Deception Spa.
Ned,
Yes, Mother.
can you come out and play?
Bye. You know what? Something has come up. I'm gonna have to, I'll just meet you there, okay?
Ned.
No, I promise I won't be late. I'll be there in plenty of time.
Oh,
I
you promise? Right.
Hi, Tracy. Is everything okay? Is there something wrong? Hello?
No, Brenda, there's nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, something's very, very right. Not that it concerns you.
Tracy?
AJ.
Oh, is she always like that?
Always. What's up?
I don't know. I thought you might know.
Doesn't matter. I get too much on my mind to worry about Tracy's games anyway.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
What did you hear, Brenda?
Oh, nothing. I probably shouldn't say anything.
Oh, come on, Brenda. I mean, it's way too late for that. I know you're listening in at the keyholes. You're talking about Nikki, weren't you?
Look, AJ, I just don't understand why you keep on looking for this girl after she dumped you.
You think I'm a jerk, huh?
No, I don't think you're a jerk. I think that she's a jerk. Why would you want her back in your life?
I guess I need to hear from her why she did it.
Who cares why she did it? Point is, AJ, she did it. Hey, you know, maybe you should just move on.
Oh, like you did with Jagger?
That was uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm just trying to be your friend, okay? You don't have to throw Jagger in my face.
Brenda, I said I was sorry, okay? But it's the same thing.
I think that's the phone. Quartermain residence, Brenda speaking. Yes, he is. Hold on. It's Warren Pierce, the detective you hired to find Nikki.
What don't you know, Brenda? Hello? Yeah, it's Mr. Quartermain. That's great. I'll be there first thing tomorrow. Yeah. All right, thanks, bye.
What?
You found her. You found Nikki.
Hi, Scotty. How are you?
Hi, Holly. Oh, you know, I'm sneaking by. You want to join me?
Yeah. Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible. It's rough. It's the worst thing in the world. I haven't talked to you for a while. How are you doing? Is Bill keeping you busy?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, how's it going?
Well, that's a whole can of worms that you don't want to open, believe me.
Really? It's bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's not who's right, who's wrong, what's misunderstood. Life is so short. You know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
Do you have the time? You know what time?
No.
Well, you know, I gotta get going, I think. I'll see you later.
You, take care of yourself.
I will, thank you. See you.
I don't understand why I keep bumping into you here, of all places.
Why not? Food's great, solid, unpretentious, very American, in a good sort of way. Sorry. I don't mean to be so glib. I had to come back.
Victoria's here.
Yeah, I know.
She's with Bill.
Yeah, I know that too.
What are we supposed to do? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not relishing this role. This role of third wheel.
Yeah. Well, now you know how I've been feeling for the past 10, 12 years.
Well, what do you say, Doc?
Possible. Very possible.
The pressure in her eye is okay. Her retinas seem to be functioning, and I think she's prime candidate for a corneal transplant.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you're saying that it's possible that she can see again?
Well, I'm not guaranteeing it, but it's a chance.
Well, I'd like to go ahead as quickly as possible.
How soon are we talking?
72 hours. See ya.
72 hours? That's nothing.
Oh, you betcha it's nothing.
No sudden moves. Don't sneeze. Don't cough.
Don't even breathe. Just
I hear
relax,
you. I
okay?
hear you, all right. I'm not armed,
Take
okay?
things nice and easy.
No resistance whatsoever, all right?
Right. Anybody else here with you?
No, there's nobody here.
Okay.
Just me.
Check it out.
Well done, Paul. Well done. Cool, calm, and collected in the face of adversity. Now, what does Hemingway say? Grace under pressure, the sign of real class. Well, it's too bad such a classy guy like you has to get busted for grand larceny.
Thank you, Tracy. You've made my day. You've managed to add insult to injury.
Oh, I've only just begun, darling.
Looky there, mother and son together. How positively touching.
Save it for the slammer, Paul. You'll have plenty of time to sharpen your wit. Not to mention the great opportunity to work on all your arts and crafts projects. Needlepoint, decoupage.
Oh, I hear beating back.
That's right. Easy. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. If you choose not to remain silent, everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, free of charge. You understand the rights I have just read you? I understand.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London. Tomorrow, we're at the world-famous Sydney Opera House with Prime Minister Paul Keating.
Then basketball down under and Australian supermodel Elle Macpherson.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America.